YouTube, what is popular? We're coming in hot today with a TARIK demo. We got the comment here from the video yesterday on Jax. Lots of great. I love you guys so much. Like, actually, today I had I drank a couple White Claws last night, so I'm pretty hungover. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, woke up today. I was like, oh man, oh yeah, I got to do my video every day. And then I was like, a little bit like I went to the store. I bought a pack of Oreos, spicy noodles. I bought a Red Bull, sugar free, and a little thing of Haagen Dazs. And I was like, I'm taking the day off. I'm literally just gonna relax because these past couple weeks, streaming on a schedule, video every day, gym grind. I like didn't go outside. Really didn't hang out with people these past couple days. Took some time off, hung out with people. Last weekend I streamed extra on the weekend, and I was like, man, I need to just take like a second for myself. And today I woke up, I was like, man, I'm not doing shit today. And I was like, oh, I got to do the video. And then I was like, I wanted to do the video. I actually look forward to it every day. But then I popped open the Jax video just to see if there's any new comments. And I just read some of these comments that I didn't see. And I was like, man, this makes me want to do this video more than ever. So I'm loving it, man. Shout out to all of you guys. And shout out to the comment yesterday that mentioned doing a video on TARIK. Somebody said something. Where is it? Oh, there it is. TARIK or Ethan from Jens. Jens G. I know you're from Denmark. I know that name. TARIK or Ethan CT Nuke versus Furia next. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do TARIK, man. Another video. I know you guys are so happy. 1024 by 768, ugly fucking 4-pixel resolution, 4:3. You freaking sweaty gamers. I know you love this resolution. You're so happy to see that we're doing another 1024 demo review, and this time with TARIK instead of Jax. The same resolution. We'll see if they have the same game skill. So here are his settings. If you're curious, shout out to CSGO Pro settings. No sponsor yet. Just saying. Also, day 94 since I've not been. Made VIP on TARIK GG servers. I use your deathmatch every day, TARIK. Give me VIP. Give me VIP, my man. All right. This is why. I'll show you why. Because look, TARIK, third highest rated player at ESL 1 Cologne. He is smacking ass at ESL 1 Cologne. This guy is really doing a whole lot of work so far. But it's his two teammates who are even higher up. Breeze and Ethan. They are looking super crispy clean. 4 out of 5 on the team. I mean, Stan, he's calling. It's a huge reason why they're doing so well, and everybody else is just fragging out of their mind. So let's get some insight here and look at this game. 2-0 versus Furia. I think Evil Genius is so far on a 10-map win streak, if I have that correct. Lewis from HLTV, shout out to him. I think he tweeted that out. Wow, Sea of Green. Wow, these guys are feeling great. Christmas morning, every morning, holding no L's. Even in the one loss they had that broke that up, they won the series. Man, a lot of these games are long, but some of the more recent ones, whew, quick ones, quick games. 2-0 on Liquid, not even 10 rounds in each map. Triumph, more like losers, you know what I mean? Because they got smoked. So easy road for EG. They're looking super good. Let's figure out why. Excuse me, I might have to blow my nose here in the middle of this. You know what I'm going to do, because I'm not going to mute this. I mean, I'm not going to re-record this. I'm just going to mute. Bit of an awkward silence. We're back. We're back. Okay. I needed that. So look at this. Most kills, TARIK, 48. Look at the stats on this motherfucker. Sorry, I'm going to stop swearing so much. Look at the stats on this game. We go to the match page. So if you want to see the CT side stuff, we're going to look at CT side here. And then you click on the map. You have to go to the match page itself where it shows all the maps. And then you can sort by half. So like, for some reason on the individual maps, you can't see the sides. Unless I'm not knowing how to do that. But here you can. TARIK, 157 ADR. It speaks for itself. 2.38 rating, 16 and 5 there's something special here on Nuke. We're about to figure out what it is. Let's hop into the game and find out what the hell TARIK did so well. 1024 resolution loaded up. Oh, I gotta stretch this out. Oops. Oh wait, I was just using the wrong scene. We're all good. Let's get into the game. I think we're already live. Oh, and another comment about binding the demo UI. I should do that. I'm the guy who doesn't have any nades. Sorry, I have all my nades bound. I don't have any gun purchases bound to any keys on my keyboard. I'm the guy who uses F3 and hope I don't have enough money to buy the kit. You know what I mean? Like, buy just what I need. Such a bad habit. I use auto buy. It's terrible. That's like my worst attribute as a player. God, I gotta stop that. I really do have to stop that. What's your worst attribute as a player? Is it crosshair placement, positioning, game sense, awareness, communication, nades, aim, all of the above? What's the worst thing about your game? Let me know in the comments. TARIK. You know he was on TARIK GG right before this game started. I love how he sticks to this crosshair. And he rocks like the MX 518. Keeping it old school. This kid used to be the new one on the block, and now he's a straight boomer. Whoa. Alright, that's a lot of targets. What we're seeing there is TARIK not swing wider than he needs to. Fights a little bit. And sometimes the game is about not dying as opposed to getting a kill, right? Maybe if he swings super wide, he gets a kill. Keeps them all in view. But if he dies, he's screwed. And this is such a hectic... Oh my god. Okay. We watched Furia. We watched Furia play. We watched Art play. And we could see how crazy it looked on his screen. Now we're watching someone versus Furia. And I don't even know. I don't think you could win this game. Well, I think what wins you or loses you the game is how good your communication is. TARIK 1v2, half HP. At least it's calmed down a bit with 7 players dead on the server. But this still won't be easy at all. So I have a chance to get a couple bullets off for free, probably here. Okay. Ices that one out, and he knows where the other guy is. He's looking for the fight. I mean, he's very confident about the way he's peeking this. Oh, and he takes out Yuri. This makes sense. This makes sense. This is the moment where you tell yourself you're feeling it. You're confident. You just 1v2'd Henny and Yuri. Like, he's already at 15 frags, and wow, he goes on to have an extraordinary CT side. So that was pretty sick. I like how he fought that. It's not something you can quantify. How it's hard to quantify like the decisions you make differently when you're confident, but you can kind of see it in yourself and in other players. When you see TARIK, how he peeks around the site, like he's zero hesitation. Whatever Yuri's trying to calculate and figure out about the way he feels like TARIK's going to peek, TARIK's one step ahead. He's wasted no time. So you like to see that. But man, I'm loving this. Watching with no X-ray, that pistol round in lobby, all of a sudden he's downstairs. Furia are like all over the site. What a nightmare! What a nightmare it must be to play against these guys. Oh, a clean spray down. A 4K on the ramp, on the eco, on the hold. One of the first demos we watched, I feel like, was Valda on OG. I think it was OG versus Sprout. Yeah, and we just saw like the problem with them was at ramp, and like Valda got caught off guard a couple of times. If you guys are confused, I have another channel that I had while this channel was compromised, and you can go to that channel to look at the first 5 episodes of the like Coach Lau. This is Coach Lau episode 8, but there's 5 other episodes on that channel you can go and watch. The first one was just looking at the Sprouts T side at Cologne because it was so good. But in that, there was a round on ramp where Valdo was floating in between Turnpike and ramp, or just out in the open, and he got caught off guard, and I was criticizing him for it because I was saying there's a, it doesn't give you a way to fall down, and if you die at ramp, in the ramp, then it messes up all the rotations for your team because they have to figure out how to get downstairs. But now do they drop Squeaky or do they drop in Squeaky vent, and then someone comes out Squeaky? Do they like try to take outside control, but it's actually like some kind of ramp fake with outside control? It makes it scarier for the rest of your team if you die at ramp. And you really don't have to get a kill to do your job at ramp. You just have to try to get information, stay alive, and be able to fall off. Get down to lower. A little trigonometry on the incendiary. I don't know if it's bothering you guys that my hands are behind my head right now. But I'm just vibing. Vinny too. Okay. Well, it's all about upstairs. TARIK does what he needs to do. Rotating in from heaven is obviously not that fun. And when you get up the ramp, there's always that small moment where even if you try to fall back afterwards, you're still opened up to like getting shot. It's pretty dangerous. TARIK in the relegation station. Down to the MP9. Let's see how he plays this from downstairs. It seems like there's just some kind of setup that doesn't involve outside right now for Evil Geniuses. That's why he's already dropped. Interesting to see him come up the ramp, and he gets a flank off, and he can actually fall back too. MP9 is not in a bad spot. That's an interesting flash to use. Helps him clear stuff out. I kind of like that one. I'd rather come out of the vent with an MP9 than an M4. Because you keep running and shooting, so you can just like fly off the ladder. And then just, yeah, just Rambo it. You're also faster when you're running with the MP9 than the M4. And you're less scared because you only, you know, look at $1,200 gun versus $1,200 gun versus a $3,000 gun. So the expectations for you to frag out are lower. Is that the... What's he lining up? Mullet? Oh, it's a flash in front of the mini smoke. Interesting. They're waiting to push through it. I think they had the correct read on the smoke, but there's no actual opportunity here to flash through. But it looks like that's kind of a cool eco. Like if he wants to turn the flash to outside, he can do that too. That is a more than successful eco. That's a great eco. 3 kills. I like that. That's a copy and paste right there. You can bring that into your pug. You know what I mean? Tell everyone just go sit in mini. If you think it's gonna be an upstairs rush, have one person go heaven with the flash. If it's outside, everyone just peeks outside off the flash. If it's inside, it's nice. I like that. I really like that. Those like low maintenance, like no one really has to know what to do to make this work kind of plays. I really don't like overly convoluted CS. Fucking intricate Warhammer chess type CS. No, chess is okay. Chess is okay. Just not the crazy Sun Tzu. Overly strategic type beat. Alright. Now TARIK played Turnpike and got shoot off Turnpike fast. So this is an emergency rotation, as denoted by the breaking of the glass and jumping outstairs. See, he's finding like a weight event that's actually kind of awkward. And now he's going to try to retain decon control. Holding here is helpful, just to start things off. So you can kind of clear stuff out in front of control, so your teammate in control doesn't have to worry about the front of the window. He can get some spam damage off. But time's ticking down, so I think they actually looks like they're giving this up. I feel like there's so much more spamming in this game than we're used to hearing, and it's pretty loud, so I'm going to turn it down a bit. But yeah, in terms of protocols there, he had to rotate lower. So when he's at ramp, he's like, yo, okay, they took ramp. Then there has to be a reshuffling for the CTs, like how to get to lower without over-rotating. And then when they're sure it's lower, everybody gets down safely. But yeah, he could have gone... I mean, he could have gone like heaven through A. But I think he probably just felt like the outside rotation is actually safer, which is interesting. And I might use that as well. I can see why you'd be worried about going through upper. The reason why people are playing Squeaky so much... Hold on. This is a big play. This is always... Yeah, high percentage chance on that first kill, especially with the right support outside. Anybody to make noise around Mini means they'll forget about you fast. So this is a big move. And just back to control stairs, so... Tarek's going to sit in patrol. Is he going to open the door on a timing? We'll see if he listens. Whoa. Bomb has been planted. More than enough time with the smoke coming up. We got proper rifles here. Spot on one, and they know one's in sight, so... Could be top silo, which hurts. And Tarik will go out first. So selfless, so brave. Holy shit. Yeah, that's it. All three kills. Well, he got 2, but I mean, yeah, but between him and Breeze, that's all they needed to do. So I think that, you know, the only takeaway here is just like when you're retaking lower, you can see his protocols are get that control stairs, clean that out. If someone's sitting in front of the control door, pushing it with your teammate, flash, retaking it if Furia want to take it over. But if you have control and then you have decon on this side and they're all in the site, then it's a lot easier. From control window, you can throw your Molotov and smoke to the ramp. And then all you have to clear is the top silo in the site, the back railings, the Xantaris peak or whatever. And that's all very manageable. So it's just about establishing where you stand with the T's. If they want to finish the round early or not. And if they don't finish the round early, they throw some utility out. You sit patiently in this area that's very of value to you. And then you just execute after a certain time and you get all your nades out. And you hope you trade. You can still lose, but that's kind of the best way to try to win. Sometimes we saw Issa on lower in that OG Sprout game, I think, like swing open the door really early because he had he heard some footsteps and he's like, I can maybe get a gimmick kill here. But if you go by the book, it would be sitting in control, waiting for your teammate, you know, going through the whole thing. But CS wouldn't be fun if you just went by the book all the time. Like that wouldn't make this game very appealing. You know, this game isn't a turn-based game. It's action. So making those on-the-fly calls is, you know, can really help you separate yourself from the others, from the rest. Okay. So I like to call these pushes like the 1 in 3s. You know, like once every few rounds, you're gonna find an opening to push through ramp, or whatever your spot is. And get like a cheeky big flank kill. You know, you start salivating once you get into lobby and you know they're upstairs. And you're like, all right, I will probably catch one player off guard here. And I can do this once every few rounds and then, you know, they'll be none the wiser. It'll be hard for them to read it. So because there was just no pressure on him, he takes that opportunity. Let's see if he tries to go for the ramp push again in this half and if the circumstances are the same. Because so far it's just basically Tarik playing it very pragmatically. If there's no pressure, go for the push. If there is pressure, drop ramp, fall back outside, get to the lower. I think Tarik is awesome. I think his while his aim is not quite on the level of Ethan or Breeze, like it's very close, and he has an interesting way of fighting. He does like a lot of pre-fire spraying. He does a lot of crouch sliding when he sprays. It's a little bit messier with Tarik, but he trusts himself 100%. He's crouching a lot. And he's very, very selfless. Like Tarik dies a lot in his games, but he also goes in first. He also plays a lot of like aggressive lurk positions sometimes. This is an awesome spot. Usually people don't hard clear this wall when they come out. And you can get even 2 sometimes. And like this is actually a position that you'd think is a one and done, but you can get 3 kills if they're careless about it. So let's see. They didn't see TARIK's name tag, so we'll see how they clear it. So they walk out not looking at him, and he's just set up for more. Yeah, it gets 3 frags from that spot. And it's just that hard right angle on the ramp. The only way they can, you know, trade, make it an unfair trade on the second guy is if they both swing out knowing that he's there, but no one's going to do that. You seriously only need like 4 ways, I'd say, to play each of your spot to feel confident. If you only have 2 ways to play ramp or 2 ways to play upstairs, I mean, it's going to be very obvious where you are. You're going to get pre-fired all the time. But if you have like 4 ways, like say you push once every few rounds, you play that wall twice a half. You play on the ramp for, let me try to get the math here. So once every 3 rounds, 5 rounds, you might push and a half. Play 2 rounds against the wall, that's 7. And then, you know, for the remaining 8 rounds, let's say 4 times you drop down ramp, 4 times you play back in turnpike with a different setup with your team. You've got a very good way to stay fresh for the whole half and make it look like you're like impossible to read, you know? Kind of throwing a couple gimmicks, a couple of pushes, and 2 very like reliable fallback positions that you can get 1 kill and stay alive. Or just stay alive. So here it doesn't seem like he's even needed. Things are already going so well. This round, I don't think we had a lot of pressure at ramp, but he didn't decide to push it. Doesn't need to, of course, and this bleeds down. I think they're trying to take those 2 guns into what could be the final round. I don't know if this game is over. I think there might be 1 more round after this. But so far, so good. Couple of big eco rounds. 7 kills on ecos that help pad the stats. But you can absolutely lose a round if you die as the ramp player on an eco round. Because you give up a gun in the ramp to pistoling players that now have like middle control. So his rotation down is relative to another player on the map. And I think we saw someone coming out of the... Oh, cool. I love when he does this. So he's sitting in front of control. He's kind of safe from decon, and he'll wait to hear footsteps and go for the spray. That's something TARIK will also throw in that I really think is cool. There's a couple players that do this right now. I want to say TARIK was the first, but I'm not sure. Because what he's abusing is... I don't think I can free cam with on pause. Valve, fix that shit. So right here, when people come down control stairs, they swing this way. And they go with 2 because they need to trade this because control is the most important part of the retake. And then when he hears the footsteps on this swing, because no one walk swings this, he swings open the door, and that's it. They take the gamble, and he makes him pay for the gamble. It seems so risky to try in pro, but... Yeah. Oh, wow, that is the last round. Okay. Damn, dude, 23 minutes. That was a short one. But you know what? I feel like that was actually kind of one of the more interesting ones. Like, there was a lot there. That was a pretty cool map from Mr. Turok himself. Again, huge half. Like, that's just nuts. I mean, I've watched the demo of, like, World Edit when he set, like, the kill record on his train map or whatever. And, like, you know, you have 45 kills or whatever it was. A lot of them will be eco kills. It's the only way. There's just not enough kills to go around, and you have to get lucky with them running into you. Usually halves like this with insane ADR stat lines, you get a nice couple of eco rounds to work with, but clearly you don't get an extraordinary half by getting lucky on ecos alone. He showed how nuts he was on those ecos by getting like every kill that came his way, and then on the rifle rounds he also did a good job getting 2 or more. So that's it for this one. And listen, I'm literally, we're uploading these by the day, on the day, every single fucking day. So, sorry, I'm going to stop swearing. Sorry. If you comment and have a player you want me to watch, put it in here. I'll write it down, and then we'll just do it. Like I might just do it the next day. You could just put it in the comment. I might make the video 12 hours from the moment that you make. This is basically like a Twitch live stream with how fast I'll make this content. But I actually really enjoyed that one. And I want to do more EG, to be honest, because I missed a lot of their games. I want to look at Ethan maybe again, but since there's so many players to do, I want to kind of go through and try to get everyone if possible. So let me know what you think. If you liked it, leave a like. Follow me on Twitter at Launders. I respond to everything here first. And if you have feedback, questions, concerns, anything you want to do, it's all about the comments. I read every single one. So see you tomorrow. Also, upload time. I'm thinking about uploading maybe 2 in 1, or making 2 in 1 day, and then start having the uploads come out in the morning. What time of the day do you watch your YouTube videos? That'll be another question. All right, let me know. Peace out, everybody.